soon as the young man enters the party of Omar, he stands in front of a person sitting in the party and points to him and says, "O Omar, this is the person." Omar asks them, "What is this person?" Or Amir al-Mu'minin, "He has killed our father." Omar asks, "What are you saying? Has he killed your father?" Omar addresses the man and asks, "Have you killed his father?" The man says, "Yes, Amir al-Mu'minin. I have killed their father." Omar asks, "How was the murder done?" That person says, "O Omar, his father had entered my field with his camel. I refused. When he did not stop, I threw a stone. It hit him in the head and he died on the spot." Omar says, "Then you will have to pay qisas. His punishment is death. There is no need to write a decision, and the decision is so irrevocable that there is no room for discussion and debate." The man has not been asked about his family, nor has he been asked how much he belongs to a noble family, nor has it been felt necessary to ask if he belongs to an honorable tribe. What is the status of society? What did Omar mean by all these things? Because when it comes to the religion of Allah, no one can influence Umar, and no one can stop Umar from enforcing the law of Allah. Even Omar's own son should not come forward as a murderer. Qisas will also be taken from him. The man says, "O Amir al-Mu'minin, in the name of him by whom the heavens and the earth stand, let me go back to my wife and children in the desert so that I may tell them that I will be killed. They have no support except Allah and me. I'll be back after that." Omar says, "Who will guarantee you that you will go to the desert and come back?" There is a silence in the assembly. There is no one who even knows his name, his tribes. Finding out about tents or houses, etc., is a later matter. Who can guarantee it? Is it a loan of 10 dirhams or a guarantee of a piece of land or a deal for a camel? On the other hand, it is a matter of guaranteeing a neck which has to be blown away by the sword. And there is no one who objects to Umar on the issue of implementation of Allah's Sharia or stands up for the intercession of this person, and there can be no one who can think of becoming an intercessor. The man says, "O Amir al-Mu'minin, in the name of him by whom the heavens and the earth stand, let me go back to my wife and children in the desert so that I may tell them that I will be killed. They have no support except Allah and me. I'll be back after that." Omar says, "Who will guarantee you that you will go to the desert and come back?" There is a silence in the assembly. There is no one who even knows his name, his tribes. Finding out about tents or houses, etc., is a later matter. Who can guarantee it? Is it a loan of 10 dirhams or a guarantee of a piece of land or a deal for a camel? On the other hand, it is a matter of guaranteeing a neck which has to be blown away by the sword. And there is no one who objects to Umar on the issue of implementation of Allah's Sharia or stands up for the intercession of this person, and there can be no one who can think of becoming an intercessor. A silence has fallen on the companions present in the gathering. Omar himself is also affected by this situation, because the condition of this person has taken everyone by surprise. Should this person really be killed as retribution and his children be left to starve? Or should he be allowed to return without bail? If he does not return, the blood of the slain will be in vain. Omar himself is sitting with his head bowed and depressed over this situation. He raises his head and looks at the youth with pleading eyes. The youth announce their final decision without any hesitation. "Leave him who kills our father. It can't be." Omar once again looks at the crowd and asks aloud, "O people, is there anyone among you who can guarantee that?" Abu Dhar Ghafari, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, stood up with his old age full of asceticism and sincerity and said, "I guarantee this person." Umar says, "Abu Dhar, he has killed." Abu Dhar announces his final decision. Omar said, "Do you know him?" Abu Dhar does not know. Omar said, "Then how are you guaranteeing?" Abu Dhar I have seen the attributes of believers on his face, and it seems to me that he is not lying. God willing, he will return and return. Omar, may Allah be pleased with him, said, Look, Abu Dar, if he does not return in 3 days, I will have to see the shock of your separation. Abu Dar, may Allah be pleased with him, replied firmly to his decision, Amir al-Mu'minin. Then Allah is the Master. After getting a respite of 3 days from Umar, that person leaves for some necessary preparations, say goodbye to wife and children, to find a way for them after them, and then to return for the purpose of killing them to pay qisas. And then after 3 nights, how could Umar forget this matter? They counted every single moment. In the afternoon, the preaching of Salat-e-Jamia goes on in the city. The young man is anxious to avenge his father, and the people have gathered to watch the implementation of God's law. Abu Dar also comes and sits in front of Umar. Omar asks, Where is that man? Abu Dar, may Allah be pleased with him, gives a short answer, I do not know, or Amir al-Mu'minin. Abu Dar looks towards the sky where the sun seems to be moving faster than usual in the haste of sunset. Who is the world in the party? No one but God knows what is going to happen today. It is true that Abu Dar, may Allah be pleased with him, lives in the heart of Umar, may Allah be pleased with him. But here it is a matter of Sharia. God's orders comply. No game is going to be a spectacle. Nor is one's status or ability measured. Not according to circumstances and events, nor time and place to be intervened. If the killer does not come, the neck of the guarantor is visible. That person arrives a few moments before the west. The voice of Allahu Akbar comes out of the mouth of Hazrat Umar Ra. At the same time, the assembly raises a full-fledged slogan of Allahu Akbar. Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, addressed this person and said, O man, even if you did not return, what could we do for you? No one knew your home, and no one knew your address. He said, Amir al-Mu'minin, by Allah, it is not a matter of you, it is a matter of the caste who knows everything about the visible and the invisible. Look, I'm here leaving your children alone in the desert like chickens, where there is no shade of the tree and no sign of water. I am here to be killed. I was just afraid that no one would say that the promises of the people have been fulfilled. Umar turned to Abu Dar and asked, Abu Dar, why did you guarantee it? Abu Dar said, O Omar, I was afraid that no one would say that the good has been taken away from the people. Syed Omar paused for a moment and then asked the 2 young men, what do you say now? The youths whose father had died wept and said, O Amir al-Mu'minin, we forgive him for his honesty. We are afraid that no one will say that pardon and forgiveness have been taken away from the people. Omar, may Allah be pleased with him, cried out, and tears began to fall down while wetting his beard. Said, Hey guys, may Allah reward you for your pardon and forgiveness, O Abu Dar. May Allah reward you for helping this person in his trouble. And man, may Allah reward you for this faithfulness. And, O Commander of the Faithful, may Allah reward you for your justice and mercy.